Hello, good evening. I believe that your Monday was beautiful. It's still on for me here. And so, if you're joining us, I'd like for you to share this video. Just do me a favor, share this video as we begin to have this very important Monday evening conversation. And allow me to uh, tax you to find out exactly the quality of the video and the audio. That way, I would be able to know that I am coming out live and clear. So, as you're joining us, do me a favor, share this video because it's going to be a very impactful time here tonight. And even though it's going to be brief, I like for every one of your friends to enjoy the benefits that we will deliver from Government TV this evening. Um, I have a very special deal that I want to strike with you. So just confirm to me that this is clear, it's coming to you in clean pictures and crystal clear audio, right? Let me hear from you. Let me read from you. Um, okay, I have this video is perfect. Juliana Oloko Butcher is saying, screeching sound, but I can hear you, sir. Thank you so much. One more confirmation, uh, and we will be good to go. Let's have one more confirmation of the screeching sound. I am still trying to find a solution to that. And I have the feeling that it may be the generating set they were using. Of course, thanks or no thanks to uh, the power holding company. In Kano, we call them the Kano Distribution, Kano Electrical Distribution Company, KEDCO. So they are getting the power, and so we don't have a regular power supply. But thank God for generating sets. That has not been banned yet. Anyway, good evening, everyone. I believe that you have assisted in sharing this video as we start this conversation. What I want to share tonight is actually um, a preview, a preview of my book. Yes, is actually a preview of the book, The Three Stages of a Successful Relationship. The three stages of a successful relationship. So we're having that preview tonight. Okay. This book was originally first published in 2016, and the book came out of a conversation I was having with uh, some young persons. And okay, thank you, Emmanuel Siri Ulo. You're joining us from Wari. If you're joining us from any part of the world, please indicate, and it will be nice to acknowledge you. Thank you so much, Ima Ulo. God bless you. You can hear me. The picture is clear. Thank you so much. So, like I was saying, the book, The Three Stages of a Successful Relationship, came out of a talk I had with some youths. I still remember that in a First Baptist church in Kano. And that was sometime in 2013. Yeah. And I was asked to give a talk on what makes relationship that will end up in marriage successful. And I got this inspiration to speak on the three stages of a successful relationship. And the moment that lecture was delivered, a whole lot of things were set in motion. I started getting a lot of invitations to speak on the subject, and eventually I decided to make it an audiobook. The audiobook of this book came out before the uh, main book, and so it came out in a hard copy, and it was in 2016 during the Kano Relationship Forum meeting that we had in the Royal Tropicana Hotel then. And the first set of copies we published sold out. As a matter of fact, very few persons got copies outside of Kano because the number of copies we printed couldn't even go around because of a huge demand. And so we made it an ebook, and we have been getting a lot of reviews. And so uh, a revised version of the book is ready. It will be uh, in your hands. It will be ready for you to, you know, order from this date, December 1st, 2021. The three stages of a successful relationship will be out on December 1, 2021. And that's almost like uh, a little above a week from now. It will be out, the ebook format will be out. Uh, I like for you to watch out for it. So, this broadcast is to whet your appetite about what the book contains. Now, we have always desired relationships that will end up in a beautiful marriage. Now, any relationship that will not lead you to marriage, especially as we talk about romantic relationship, if that relationship will not end up in marriage, it is not worth it. Why would you want to go into a relationship for the sake of just passing time? Okay? So every relationship that is successful is the one that ends in marriage. And that's what we actually define as a successful relationship. A relationship that starts and then ends in marriage is successful. If it does not end in marriage, it is unsuccessful. Except, of course, your definition of a relationship as it starts is just let's see how it goes. That's too open ended and it does not end well. All right? Because if you do not have your relationship properly defined, it won't end well. It will always end in heartbreak. And one of the major challenges in the relationship realm today is the fact that a lot of people do not even understand why they are in a relationship. Okay? You have been in a relationship with a guy as a lady for the past 2, 3 years, and you do not know what is in it for you. You have no idea where it's going to end, and he has never said anything to you formally that you're in a relationship. And so you might be dating. Dating is not relationship. Oh, we are dating. That's not a relationship. You're actually dating. And what is a date? You take somebody out, you have food. And today, a lot of people have advanced the meaning of dating. Okay? It's almost like friends with benefits. You sleep with each other, you're dating, your relationship is heading nowhere. It is important that this is properly defined from the onset. And so, if it does not end in marriage, it's not successful. The relationship that you start with no marriage in mind is no relationship that should be called successful. And I needed to point that out from the onset. In fact, that's the basic background and foundation for understanding the three stages. Now, defining the relationship is not even stage one. Stage one, as defined in this book that will you will have in your hands on the 1st of December. Stage one is called the honeymoon stage. Now, you're not married, you're in a relationship. It's in the honeymoon. It's called the honeymoon stage. That's the stage where there's a whole lot of excitement. And the book will tell you exactly how to handle that first stage because a lot of people do not know how to manage the romantic um, uh, romantic, what do you call that again, romantic honeymoon stage. That's the stage of excitement. That's the stage where you see nothing wrong with the guy or the lady. That's the stage where you are swept off your feet. It is a stage where everything about that person is perfect. It's a stage when you're on call with that guy or that lady. You don't have to say anything, but everything is said. But that's not the last stage. That's not the stage where decisions are made. And a lot of people have made decisions in this early first stage. Now, this book gives you a clear synopsis of how to manage your emotions during this first stage. And I remember a line from the book. It says, you don't make a decision when your emotions are high. Any decision that you make while you have your emotions all over the place would likely be wrong. You make your decisions with all of your senses intact, not with your feelings. Okay? And so that's what the first stage is about. And the book opens up a whole lot of beautiful information about how you can, you know, navigate through the emotions at that first stage. You would be able to know whether to quit or to continue. At that first stage, which is actually necessary, you would be able to know whether to make advancements. And that first stage is key. It's called the honeymoon stage. The second stage of a successful relationship, when you have left the first stage, is called the reality stage. That's when you begin to let down your guards. That's when you begin to see things you didn't see in the first stage. That's when you begin to discover that this guy is actually broke. The first stage, everybody is trying to please and impress each other. The second stage, the emotions begin to wane, and that's when you actually know whether you're in love or not. Because true love is not a feeling, it's a decision. And there's a line there in that book that you don't fall in love at first sight. You can like someone at first sight, but you can't fall in love with the person at first sight. Okay? You cannot fall in love at first sight. So, this book is actually about the critical three stages of every successful relationship. Now, if your relationship must make the desired impact, then this is one book you must not ignore. You can't ignore this book, right? What is now? A lot of people ignore the second stage. When they meet someone, they're excited about the person, and they make a decision and they get married before they see reality. Most marriages that fail, most relationships that lead into marriage, which eventually fails, is because they didn't take note of the second stage. They didn't even experience it. So they take they enter stage two while already married. So what do? At that point, it's difficult to quit. And so the book gives you clarity on what to do and how not to rush into marriage while you're in stage one. Stage two is reality, is when you talk, it's when you agree on critical things, it's when you actually make up your mind that this is what you want and this is where you're going. That's stage two. Stage three is about when you are ready to take the dive into matrimony. And the book has got beautiful counsel on how to go through that step. Now, since this book came out in 2016, we have had testimonies of persons who have used it and their relationship have led into marriage. We have had a particular couple, they're married now for the past 3, 4 years. They were in one of the seminars where we uh, shared the three stages of a successful relationship. And right after the seminar, the lady was able to confirm by what she learns through, observation of her relationship, that it is time to give the guy uh, a yes. And that's what she did. As a matter of fact, they are married with a child right now. And I'm sure if they're watching this, they will remember one of the things I said to them when they were about to take the final step. I was at their traditional marriage somewhere in Kogi State. Okay. So um, it's a book that every young person must read. And so, what you can do actually is the fact that you can actually pre order your copy now. And you're asking how much will it cost? A paltry 1,500 naira. Okay? If you pre order now, you can get it for less than that. Okay? And once it's released on the 1st of November, you get your link and you download your copy. Okay? And so if you can pre order now, I like for you to ensure that you send me your pre order information on this uh, phone line. It's a WhatsApp line. All you need to do is just send me a WhatsApp message that you are pre ordering the three stages of a successful relationship. And then I will give you information on how to make your payment, and then we'll send you a ticket that you can use to download your copy the moment the book is on sale on the 1st of December 2021. I am excited that I am bringing out a revised edition, a more informed edition of the three stages of a successful relationship. It is exciting to me. And the truth is, the more information you have about the subject matter, the better informed you are. And the more successful you are in seeing that result, in seeing results in that particular subject matter. And in the realm of relationship, you cannot afford to miss your way. It is actually a death trap for you to miss your way in this subject of uh, ending in the right marriage. Okay, like I had said earlier, any relationship that does not eventually end I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you can, get a copy of this book in your library, in your e-library. The physical copy will be out in 2021. And so, uh, if you do have inquiries about, you know, this, you're watching it not live, you're watching the shared edition that is recorded. I'd like for you to, contact me if you have information. If you have inquiries, rather, on the number on your screen, the three stages of a successful relationship. It's a book about the three critical stages of every successful relationship that should end up in a blissful marriage. If your relationship must make the desired impact, then this is one book you cannot afford to ignore. So it's been a pleasure bringing this preview to you, and I am really excited about this project because it will help a lot of people, a lot of young people. It has helped quite a lot of young persons before now. So thank you for giving me your time. Uh, Once again, share this video. Let more and more people get it. The the satisfaction I get from writing on a subject like this is the number of people who are impacted and they get their lives, in proper perspective as they, you know, get understanding in the realm that we talk about, especially with respect to relationship matters, right? Especially with respect to relationship matters. So I am so excited. I am so delighted that you will be having this book in your hands. Let's have another conversation tomorrow evening on yet another book that will be coming out on the 1st of December. There are actually two books that I will be putting out on the 1st of October. This is one of them. God bless you. Have a lovely night and stay out of trouble. God bless you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.